Après la vague explosive qui a soufflé Beyrouth le 4 août dernier, après la vague pandémique qui ne cesse de faire des ravages au sein de la population libanaise, après la vague d'événements successifs qui n'ont fait que détruire l'économie et le système bancaire libanais, nos compatriotes au Liban méritent une vague d'amour pour leur rappeler que nous sommes toujours liés avec eux. Et quoi de mieux que de soutenir nos artistes et spécialement ceux qui travaillent dans l'industrie du film. Ce sont eux qui archivent en images notre histoire collective et ce sont eux aussi qui tracent les balises du nouveau Liban que nous verrons renaître. Je suis fier de soutenir pour une deuxième année consécutive le Festival du film libanais au Canada. J'offre tout mon support à tous les réalisateurs, les acteurs, les producteurs et je vous encourage tous à faire de même. Bon festival!
Welcome to Post Café. It's the coffee break of the Lebanese Film Festival in Canada. And you're our guest, Wissam. We're so happy to have you.
It's amazing to be here. It was actually so nice to hear from you because I wanted something that has to do with an interview abroad, and you came at just the perfect time. I was like, it's the freshest thing that we can do right now. So happy to be here.
Really happy to have you. أنا بس كان بدي أقول قبل إنه I super miss you كمان. وأي بس هلا كنا عم نحكي أنا وإيه قعدتنا بمرجليس مع المنكوسة.
Oh my God, they
in love with the dog.
Habibi, we had like our dogs, we had our breakfasts. You always got me the vegan breakfast, and you kept me healthy. By the way, فينا نحكي بنكفي بالعربي.
You're not healthy anymore مثل ما كنت.
بلا عم جرب كون as healthy as possible بالعكس يعني بس انه انت كنت هيك كنت التبليشي of my health stuff because I was healthy in LA بس بعدين جيت لهون بتعرفي هون الواحد هين الواحد يخبص. So you put me back on track. And Sheila had a great time, but she's not with us anymore. But she had the best time. She was always, Neo was always following her, so she acted like a diva, and that was always good.
I just want to say something to the people watching. إنه أنا تعرفت عليك كنت بعدك راجع من LA كنا نلتقى بالهيدي جنينة حد نحن جيران أصلاً بسيح العلمة.
Yes.
إنه أنت مضيت مع مروة جروب لمسلسل.
Yep.
تقول إنه you're still the same Wissam that I used to hang out with in that garden, and it's amazing you haven't changed, but everything else has changed. بس
Big time. بتعرفي it means the world to me إنك أنت عم تقولي هيك شغلة كتير بتعني لي لأن بتعرفي بتسمعيها أيام بس وقت حدا يعني أنا وياك صرنا شوي مش حاكيين بس we were always close وقت كنا نشوف بعضنا. So وقت أشوف حدا كمان as successful as you عم بيقول هيدا الشيء it just strikes home يعني it means a lot. So thank you عن جد it means so much to me.
The last time we saw each other كان بالثورة.
مزبوط. بس كيف مرق الوقت صار لها سنة.
شفت؟ إيه.
كأنه امبارح.
كان بدي أسألك عن الثورة لأنك كانت كل يوم تقريبا كنا ننزل وكنت شوف دايما على انستغرام فيديوز and stories وهيك and I was wondering where are you now with this? Where do you stand?
It never changed. بعدني بدي انه لبنان يكون هو سيد قراره وسيد نفسه، وانه الشعب يكون هو الشخص اللي عم بيكون اللي حاطط الدولة تحت الميكروسكوب مثل ما بيقولوا، هو اللي بيقول لها اذا عم تعمل غلط او لا، والمرجع على طول هو. فاكيد مع عالم تعرف عن شو عم تحكي، يعني كل شيء له ديتيلز اكثر. بعد ما تغيرت هيدي الشغله، بس بذات الوقت I see the bigger picture. بتشوف في اللعبه انه هي اكبر من هيك مع دول اكبر، and you realize that it's nice to have مبادئ and I'm always gonna have that. بس بذات الوقت we have to be a little realistic and to try to get with the wave instead being crushed with the wave. Not get with the wave انه تعوا الاحزاب وخذوا اللي بدكم اياه، بالعكس. But know انه نحن what we want is too pure and too beautiful for the world, and you start realizing that you're okay with 50% as long as we're free and as long as we get to have our own freedoms and have our own chances to at least be able to do something, at least to build. نقدر نعمر شيء بلبنان بطريقتنا نحن. Our own businesses, our own companies, our own Dubai or Abu Dhabi did it, and other people in the East did it as well, and you feel like عندك two giants wrestling and they're fighting ونحن علقانين بالنص, and at the end of the day either they create a business deal or one of them loses, whatever it is the case. But for 3,000-4,000 years, ever since the Phoenicians and then the Arabs until now, هالمنطقة has always been a survivor more than an active decision maker. So we have to be able to live with the times, but at the same time الشيء اللي أنا بحبه اللي عنا كنترول عليه is our own selves. On a personal level, أنا عم بعمل ثورة. It's me growing. It's me realizing things. أنا ما خلي هيدا السيستم يتغلب علي. أنا to live on my own rules and in my own little I don't know, rule book, as one say, under my own terms. And إذا نحن we educate ourselves and we educate each other من وعي حالنا شوي, at least we get to do that. At least we get to have that. At least we get to be more respectful to ourselves and to each other, more loving to each other. We don't need independence to have that, and we don't even have that. So
and the last year we did a huge thing for independence, and I don't know if the same drive and spirit is there هالسنة كمان.
ما بعتقد at the moment, بس at least مثلا هلا Christmas is coming up, at least كنا نجتمع and help the people that are unfortunate. We are still doing okay. Let's help each other out. Let's be there for each other.
What with we help اسمه مع ندى أبو فرحات?
Yes, it was therapy for me. and كان شيء بياخذ العالم اجتمعت بلا ما تحس وصاروا بعضهم مكفيين. وانا هلا عم خلص تصوير وبعد ما اخلص رح ارجع انزل وساعدهم ببيروت، لانه هلا القصه صارت بدنا نخلص البيوت كلها وبدنا نكون يعني مدبرين العالم كلها قبل ما تبلش تشتي. سو ما بيكونوا بلا غطا يعني بالنهايه، بلا شيء فوق رؤوسهم يحميهم ويعيشهم شوي بطريقه تكون مقبوله. سو هيدا that's the next step. بالنسبه لإلي that's my Lebanon, is helping each other out. It's not a place, it's attitude, and that's my religion, and that's what I want to go for. ما في شيء تاني. We have to help each other out. إذا ما تعلمنا هيدا الشيء فإذن we don't really deserve a country. So until then, the world is showing us and they don't care if we want an identity or not. So we have to create our own. And as a Mazboot, we believe in rebirth, then go for it.
Honestly, I'm very proud of the Lebanese people who عم يصير. It makes you proud to say you belong to this country when you see شو عم بيعملوا. كتير حلو.
It makes me so happy. كتير هيدا الشيء بيبسطني لأنه بتشوف العالم قايمة، ولأنه الأمر الواقع إجا. يعني الأمر الواقع دق فينا، الشيء اللي على طول كان نمزح عنه ونحكي فيه إجا صار حقيقة. So كلنا وقفنا مع بعض وكلنا قدرنا نعمل شيء كتير حلو بين بعضنا لأنه الضرورة حطتنا هونيك. So إن شاء الله نقدر نكفي هيك ونضلنا على طول فاتحين قلوبنا لبعضنا يعني. I really hope.
بفهم منك إنه أنت you're staying in Lebanon, you're not thinking of leaving، بدك تضلك موجود هون.
Lebanon راح يضلوا البيس تبعي. اذا بيصير لي صور شيء بLA او صور شيء in Europe او شيء in the Middle East, of course I'm going to go and do that. But there's a reason why I got a house here, there's a reason why I'm living here now for 2 months, and I keep بفكر بقعد بيني وبين حالي لحالي, and I keep thinking okay انا عم بعمل هالقصص, عم بحط شويه مصاري على هالشيء, عم بظبط هالشيء, I'm spending time fixing this place. Am I doing this for a reason? And I realized that yeah, I want the base to be here. I want the place where I put my head down.
Yes,
before I go and see the world to be here.
At some point. But هلا عرفت انه صار عندك بيت جديد, يعني بطلت جاري بس تعرف فليت من ساحل على الماء.
بالعكس صرت جارك اكثر, قربت حي الزيتونه, so actually صرت اقرب لك. I can actually walk to you faster now.
Tell me, أنا بعرف أنت you started in. By the way, I saw that also. I was going through your old pictures on Instagram, and I saw that you had a band as a teenager. And I was wondering, when you went to LA, did you go for music or for acting? And how did you take the path?
It's such a funny question because I was thinking about that, and it's always a thing that wrestles my mind. I went for acting. I went purely for acting, but music has always been a part of me since I was 5-6 years old. But for me, because it was a secondary thing in a way, but I just loved it. I always wanted to be a part of it. I never found my identity there. So, but I always saw it as a bad thing. And now I realize, as I'm talking to you, to put it in words, that it's not a bad thing, because I tried all of the genres. I did my bands over there. I did my bands over here. I watched bands. I listened to music. I feel like I've gotten to a point now is not the time, but maybe in the near future, you will feel that it's the right time when it comes. But when it comes, whenever I start writing and composing and producing, I feel like I would have amassed and achieved my actual musical identity. And I'm glad that I didn't write any music right now, because I'm growing as a human being, and I feel like I didn't really know myself as me, as Wissam. And I feel like if you don't know yourself, you're not going to know your musical identity as well. It's still going to grow with you. We're always going to grow, and our music will grow with us. But I feel at least as a start, I don't want the marketplace and the music to control me. I want to come here on my terms, as I know who I am. And I feel I just realized who I am. So now in the near future, or maybe more, I'll be doing my own music. So yes, it was always in parallel, but I feel like the music is maturing big time now, and before it was not the case.
بس مزبوط, هذا الشيء بياخذ وقت. أنا كمان أخذت وقت لأعرف شو الدايركشن اللي بدي أخذها مزبوط. بس كمان أنت, do you want to follow your father's journey, or are you being to him? لأنه you do كمان acting, singing, وحتى بعرف إنه بتغني بالعربي. مع إنه
بغني بالعربي بس ما بطرب مثله, ما عندي هالصوت الجبلي مثله, ما عندي هالبرسونا الجبلية. حتى إذا بدي غني بالعربي, it's going to be very jazzy. It's going to have hip hop influences لأنه أنا جاي منهم. It's going to have jazz and rock influences لأنه أنا جاي منه, لأنه هذا الشيء أنا تعودت له. هذا إذا بكون عم بعمل مثله, بكون عم جرب أركب موجة منها لإلي ورح أفشل فيها, ورح أكون عم بستعمل بس بيي استعمل بس هيك ورح أفشل فيها. رح تبين إني عم بقلد حدا لأنها منها لإلي. So وقت أنا أعملها رح تكون on my own terms, وإلا بنكون عم نكذب على بعضنا وما بنكون عم نعمل music, بنكون عم نعمل طقطقة بس لننشهر, and easy come easy go يعني. That's not going to be the case, and that's why in my acting it was not the case, and that's why حتى بالكم شغلة in music it was not the case. ما في كذب.
بس أنا لأن دايما كانوا يسألوني وكنت جاوب نفس الشيء اللي قلته, إنه أكيد you are inspired by your parents, وأنت ربيت بهالجو أصلاً, بس كل واحد عنده الidentity.
أكيد, يعني إحنا we're inspired by our parents, and we're inspired by 1,000 other artists. So إذا حدا واعي على حاله مش رح يجي ويقلد حدا تاني, ومش رح يجي يقلد أهله. بالعكس, our biggest inspirations, بس مش يعني نحن لازم نقلدهم. And why would we? أصلاً هن ما بدهم يانا نقلدهم. So ما رح تصير.
مزبوط. وسام, I saw قبل ما يصير الانفجار الكبير ببيروت إنه كنت عم تحضر بودكاست ومسلسل, a web series I think, عشية على شاهد.
Yeah, so the series على شاهد, I'm so excited for that. اسمه The Fixer. and it's about people who have management companies from the 40s in New York or LA, and then they have this little department of gangsters where they go and they fix problems برات القضاء for celebrities إذا عندهم مشكلة أو عندهم stalker أو عندهم حدا. فالقصة هي about a woman that has an office like this في لبنان. The main fixer would be بديع أبو شقرة, and I come in as the young new fixer اللي جاي يقلب المقاييس. And you have amazing talent with us من زينة لفؤاد يمين لجنيد, كل واحد لابق لدوره بطريقة كتير حلوة, all coming in as عن جد beautiful roles. And it's amazing to work مع بديع ودياما throughout the days, and it's really something I'm excited for. عن جد رح تحبيه. It's really يعني it's the stuff that you love to do. يعني انت كلارا يعني عن جد you would love to be a part of it, and the part of this company اللي ديجا بتعرفيهم, بتعرفي داني حبيب and the rest of the guys. So yeah, لا عملوا شيء كتير لذيذ, and I'm very happy about it.
That's amazing. خلص حمسنا نرجع على لبنان. أصلاً بلشنا نصور, أنت كنت معنا وقت صوروا سيفرا؟
لا, كنت بعد ما رجعت من LA.
إيه أوكي, كنا عملنا بايلوت.
إيه.
بس it's amazing إنه هلا it's actually happening.
I love it. تعرفي بعدني بحب سدرة لهلا. بعدني بحبه لهلا. It's such a good thing. Like I feel هو هيدا الشيء اللي حطهم مع بعض اللي عملهم فريق. It was such. ورجعنا عملنا ركود معهم, وكمان ما زبط إنه for it to find funding. So but بالآخر زبط هيدا الشيء. It was more rounded. فمشي حالهم.
And what about the podcast?
So the podcast was bad timing لأنه Danny is my co-anchor, وأنا وداني انشغلنا the fixer, so we couldn't do both. It might happen later on in the future, but to be honest, after watching so many podcasts, I feel like at the moment ما بيحق لك حتى لو بدي فرجي يعني حتى لو بدي فرجي certain information عن العالم أو شيء هيك, بدي جرب أعملها بطريقة ما أتفلسف, لأنه ما بدي أعمل بودكاست أتفلسف على العالم, تفرج العالم إنه that's how we are. That's يعني حتى كنا عم نحكي أنا وداني إنه الاسم بده يكون just an actor and a writer who happens to have a podcast. يعني we don't want to be these guys that are just full of themselves, that want to talk about things. They have no idea what's going on. They're not poor. They're not truly feeling the poverty اللي 3/4 العالم هلا عايشينها. So مين نحن تنجي نتفلسف على العالم. So it's a very sensitive thing. I want it to be very structured and get really, really good guests, even physicists, mathematicians, architects, عن جد يردوا علينا بطريقة that educates people and educates us. لأنه ما بدي يكون من العالم يلي جاي يتفلسف يقول نحن لازم نكون بطريقة معينة, because I don't even know half the pain يلي العالم اللي تحت عم تمرق فيه. So we'll see how that goes.
You don't know the pain, but you كنت أنت حدهم and شفتك أنا on the streets, and so you have experience.
إذا بقدر فرج the color and the breadth of these people through a podcast, amazing. But I'm not going to embellish anything. And actually you saying that gives me this validation of going, okay, maybe I can actually do something that actually means something.
It will come in time, like you said. هلا I can't wait for the fixer. حمسني كتير أحضره. متى رح ينزل?
Yes, very excited, and I'm happy you are.
When is it going to start?
It should be December. Like there's talking about December or January, but the moment I know, and no خلاص, it's gonna go into full production and full showing. We're gonna, but they're editing as we go. They're going full throttle. It'll be November 12 بيكون آخر نهار تصوير. And so yeah, we're thinking like December it should be out.
It's great, and the quarantine ما أثرت على التصوير. You seem to have friends over. Is that legal?
That is legal when I know where they've been. Where I know where they've been, it becomes legal. Yani it's this little bubble that I've created for myself, you know.
Yeah.
Not going to public places at all.
I announced on Instagram that I was gonna interview you, so and I asked people to يقولوا لي هن شو عبالهم يعرفوا عنك. بس طلع إنه 3/4 الناس اللي بعتوا أسئلة كانوا بنات، و3/4 الأسئلة كانوا is he single? What does he like in women? describe women كان كله هيك. So if you want to talk about that, people want to know.
I just love a good, strong, independent woman that knows what she wants. I believe as I put a whole map of what I want, it will never come close to normal. I believe if you feel good around someone and you feel like this person lifts you up and you will lift him up, and she is as independent as she for both of you to take care of each other, it's that beautiful balance, then it's amazing. I love a very sure of herself girl. I love a girl that has interesting things to say. I'm not threatened. لسوء الحظ in the East نحن عنا العالم are very threatened by strong women because مش هيك معودين. So when that comes, they feel like maybe they should try harder. But it's not about ego. إذا أنا ما عم بتطور مع حدا then ما لازم أكون معه. And to answer the question that I've always said single to, I'm actually seeing someone. It's been a couple of months. She's a very strong woman, speaking of, and very lovely. And it's been amazing. It's been going well. I can't say her name. She doesn't like to be famous, but it's been going great. And yeah, I'm very happy.
You just broke a lot of hearts, but I'm really happy for you. هلا خبرنا أكثر.
Yes, هلا بنحكي على رواق أنا وياك on a different cup of coffee.
A lot of the question I got كمان كان when you're out with friends, are you expected to pay the bill? Do you feel like you have to pay because you are famous, or is it
right? That's a good question. I've never been asked that before. I am maybe between me and myself, لأنه نحن بلبنان, I'm expected to pay a larger tip, which I end up doing, and I think you know what I'm talking about. I think usually you're expected to pay a larger tip in terms of just them knowing who you are, but between you and whoever you go out with, no. I make sure that I go out with people that they know fully well that if I'm gonna pay, they're gonna pay next time. So yeah, كله منيح هون. They're all very generous human beings.
وإذا مثلا بمحل you saw a fellow actor or actress that you don't actually know, do you feel like you have to say hi? Is there this thing between? I think I could answer that question too, but I want to know أنت شو.
I like to بس بتعرفي هونك نستحي شوي كتير, and sometimes it gets awkward because they don't come in. So sometimes I like to grab their attention and be like, I know you see me and I see you, so I want to remove the awkwardness. بس ايام اذا بحسه كتير مشغول وفي كتير حواليه وعالم وهيك, no, I just remain in my place and I relax. But اذا كان لحاله هيك, no, I like to come up and be like, hey man, like I know who you are, we work in the same place but we don't really know each other, but انه خلاص خلينا نسلم على بعضنا, you know, like let's get that air out of the way, you know, just this thick air of nervousness. So yeah, I like to remove that. I like to keep it chill. There's no ego, there's no expectation. It's just
هلا احنا عم نحكي عن ظهرات وهيك, بس I don't know إذا أنت عم تظهر أو أنا ما عم بظهر.
Not at all.
في شيء مسكر.
Those 2-3 people you see is as far as it goes.
I'm not reporting you, don't worry. But
okay.
What have you been doing during quarantine? I saw that I'm talking martial arts.
Yes, that stopped a little bit because of the shoots, but no, it's been martial arts. It's been I'm gardening because of the new place. I want more green in it, so that's been happening. And I've been really busy with the house, you know, because تعرفي انت كرمال تعرفي مزبوط البيت شو بده بدك تعيشي فيه. سو اول شهرين ثلاثه انه عم تعيشي فيه تشوفي شو فيه علل, لانه 3/4 الوقت انا عم بظبطهم, you know, عم بتعلم انا عن النجاره والحفافه والبويه والاخبار. So I end up doing it myself. If I don't need to get it, I'll get it. If I need a specialist, then he'll help me and teach me how.
وفعلا الطبخ بهالفتره, لانه بفتكر ما في انسان على الارض ما طبخ شيء بهالكورنتين.
صح
او شيء.
صح, تعرفي it's the only thing. بركي لانه تعقدت اني كنت عايش بLA لحالي وما كنت على بالي اطبخ. I'm not بالطبخ yet. It's taking a lot of my time. So it's either eating on set, getting something to eat, او باكل عند اهلي, بروح لعندهم مصلحه عليهم.
Yeah. One last question. What happened in August, the 4 injuries that you spoke about?
What happened in August? Can you repeat the question?
You said that you had 4 injuries in August, and that's why you started martial arts again. أو أنا فهمت غلط.
Yeah. No, I had injuries a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
I had injuries because I was already a martial artist, and I had injuries من ورا martial arts as a kid. No, it wasn't because of August. It was way before that. They were chronic injuries as a martial artist and a basketball player and a hockey player all together. And they just took their toll on me, and I stopped doing sports. And then I started again, and they resurfaced. And then I had to take care of it, and it really made me mature in my physical attributes, but really mature spiritually and really mature in my mental state, because fighting does that. And at the same time, getting over the tribulations of having injuries and getting over them, it really tested me, but at the same time really kind of made me mature and really know myself. And I'm still learning more and more.
أنت حدا كتير connected مع نفسه وتفهم and you spend a lot of time in nature. حتى شفت في محل حاطط إنه I manifested those things, like they were manifested upon and by me, and that really هيك إنه do you do visualizations and do you have a board?
Yeah, I just have this ongoing positive knowing that it's going to get there. It's just the attitude of every day. And I sit with myself a lot. I meditate a lot. I realize things about myself a lot, and I accept them. And I forgive myself, and I let go of things. That's how they surface up, and you let go of them, and that's how you grow. وبهالطريقة you get to create things. You release old energy to have room for new energy, and at the same time you create things. And then when you know مثل ما كنا عم نقول من قبل, when the time comes it will come, you just have this feeling and you don't force it, and it will slip straight into there, and it will be ready when you are ready. You know,
I think it's also you have faith and trust in the process and in yourself.
Absolutely. It's that faith that you can do things, you can take things into your own hands, and at the same time this lovely, weird, gorgeous connection with everything around you and the universe and the source. You can call it source, God, consciousness. It's this beautiful connection to this thing made of love that we come from, that will do it with you. It's your partner. It doesn't work against you. He, she, whatever we like to call God. It works with you with a beautiful way and filled with support. So always, it's always there.
Beautiful. I love what you just said.
No, I'm glad.
What can we expect from you هلا in the coming few months? في the fix.
What to expect in terms of the projects?
Yes.
Well, there is the Shahid, the fixer, that's coming up soon. There is Kharz Zarqa by Sabah. Mu'tasam al-Nahar Baksmete is with us. Beautiful group of people. I'm working with them on that. That should be Kamena airing around December and January. They want to air it soon, so that's going to come soon to NBC بعدين MTV. And then we got 2020 اللي كان على أساس لرمضان الماضي بس تأجل لرمضان الجاي because they really loved it and they did not want to release it now. So تأجل لرمضان الجاي مع نادين جيم وقصي الخولي وكمان جنيد وفادي إبراهيم. It's Carmen Libos. It's a lovely group of people كمان. So there's a few things coming, and you never know what else comes up. You know, I might be creating a channel كمان for either a podcast or something new for the new year. So inshallah.
Hopefully إنه تكون هون next year actually معنا بالفestival.
That would be a dream. That would be amazing. And I'm already planning on a couple of trips. خلاص يعني I should be doing that, and I miss LA. I have to go there. So maybe from LA I can meet you right away.
أكيد. And I'm so looking forward for the next year because hopefully all this will be gone and we'll actually see each other face to face.
I agree.
So
and it should be. It should be. That's what I'm counting on.
Wissam, thank you so much, Habibi, for your time. I had a great talk with you. بتعقد. You haven't changed. You haven't changed at all.
Habibi, I loved it. I love you as an anchor and as an interviewer. This is a whole new skill set.
I'm trying. Actually أنا بلشت as a host. أنا وكنت بعدني بالمدرسة. That's how I started on NTV. And yeah, but it's been a very long time, so now I'm re-experiencing that. You're the first person I experienced it with.
Oh, yay! That makes me happy. You're back to your roots. Makes me happy. I love that.
Have a super great night. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you on behalf of the whole crew of the festival. قولي له merci.
That's
We're
amazing.
super happy you could be with us, and hopefully next time with us in person, like I said.
Absolutely. Lara, I love you. I love you all. Hi to the crew. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for everybody that was always supporting the festival. And just thank you to all of you. We should love each other more. And all the love to you guys. Thank you, Habib. It was amazing talking to you. Anjad, it's been a while, and it's going to happen face to face very soon.
Yes, inshallah. Be safe وسلم على الكل.
I kiss you as well. Habibi. Wusil.